Thank you all so much for joining me over here on Facebook. I'm First Alert Meteorologist Alexa Minton. I'm in for Chris tonight. It's been fun joining you the past 2 evenings, and we've certainly had a lot to talk about weather-wise. But the good thing is we saw so much sunshine for our day, right? Out our WKYT tower cam, we're seeing clear, calm skies. You all know how I do the Facebook Lives. If you have a question or a comment about your area, I've got that comment section pulled up here on my phone. So try to ask that question. I'll do my best to keep an eye on what you all are having to say. But yes, lots of sunshine across our region. We are still seeing some flood warnings in effect despite the calm, clear skies for our area. You can see it's all flowing downstream, so those river crests have been slowly kind of drifting down towards the Ohio River Valley. Now, there's still some water in the Kentucky River Basin. In fact, especially for our friends in Franklin County, Woodford, Anderson County, that's going to be under a flood warning until Thursday in the morning. Reminder, it's Tuesday, so we've still got a couple more days for this flood warning to last. It'll last until early that morning, but you can see it's going to take a minute for all the waters to flow downstream and then those flood waters to recede back towards normal levels. Certainly we hit that crest. Gosh, yesterday morning, it's going to take a couple minutes for floodwaters to recede across our region. At least we got the sunshine today, right? Those temperatures not looking as nice as our skies. I mean, 44 in Lexington, 43 Mount Sterling and Maysville right now, 46 in both Somerset and London for our region. Definitely a chilly area for our skies. I'm seeing someone ask about Russell Springs. Y'all are in the mid 40s towards upper 40s as well for our region. Now, what all of this is coming from is a couple different things. We got some colder air rushing in from the northwest. You can see it's a nice trough that's just scooping down in, including the Commonwealth in the mix for our area. It's keeping us colder for our skies, and it's for that reason we're going to stay a little chilly as we look towards our overnight as well. I mean, these temperatures, they're forecasted to tumble all the way past the freezing point. I'm talking another morning of where you're headed out the door. You'll see temperatures in the low 30s, upper 20s for our region. It's chilly. I know. Just bundle up. It's Kentucky weather. We need to keep those heavy winter jackets out, even though we're in early April. And of course, this is now our second freeze warning of April. The National Weather Service issued another one for tonight. It's going to last until 9 a.m. It's going to end a little earlier than the one did yesterday, but that means bring in your plants. If you can't bring them in, take a bed sheet, cover them outside, plastic bags, whatever you can. We want to protect those springtime blooms despite the not so spring-like weather for our region. Now, hour by hour forecast says we're going to stay clear into the overnight, and it's always great during the day. I mean, we get the sunshine, but in the overnight, it's kind of like sleeping without a blanket. It stays colder. As you see, no cloud cover to protect us from some of that cooling that we get in the overnight. By the time you're jumping up towards 5 a.m. on Wednesday, I see you got someone joining us from Mount Vernon. It's going to be chilly for y'all. You'll be below freezing, around 30, 31 degrees in the Mount Vernon area early tomorrow morning, even during your morning commute. Some light clouds are going to roll in. Now, here's where things get a little touch and go for our forecast. Our Wednesday is supposed to be cloudy, but depending on which computer model we're looking at, it'll tell you how much rain we're forecasted and when in the afternoon. Now, there's a whole system moving north of us, right? There's a couple models that are saying we're not going to see anything until Thursday in the overnight. Few are saying a little bit earlier, but be ready to maybe catch a shower or two light for our Thursday evening forecast. That's going to push all the way into, Wednesday evening forecast, push all the way into Thursday early in the morning. You can see locally heavy pockets across the board for our area. It's slowly going to sweep across the state in those morning commute hours. Temperatures a lot better on Thursday than they will be tomorrow. But we kind of bookend our Thursday. We start off with those rain chances. We're going to end with some rain chances where things could get locally heavy. Maybe even a thunderstorm or two is going to pop up in this system as it rumbles across our skies. Now, I know we are all nervous to hear anything about more rainfall. And trust me, I agree when we're talking about more rainfall. Most recent model update is saying we could catch a little bit of rainfall for our region. Maybe around an inch is what we're saying. Less than the farther south and east you go. It's those pockets of thunderstorms we got to watch out for. The locally heavy rains rumbling through our area. Now, the National Weather Service, when I was looking at their forecast earlier, they said it should cause no river flood impact. I think we're kind of waterlogged and maxed out, though. So hopefully this dry period we're going to see tomorrow, the dry period we saw today, is helping dry us out enough that an inch of rain, which usually wouldn't affect us, won't affect us despite our oversaturated ground. I mean, it's been a busy forecast. So again, let's go over this. We still got those flood concerns. They're going to carry on through later in the week. A freeze warning round 2 is going to be in effect in our overnight tonight with those temps dropping below freezing. It's going to be cold tomorrow. Everyone bundle up just as we usually do earlier in the year, not necessarily here at April. And then watch out for our scattered shower chances showing up tomorrow night. I'll give you all a full updated forecast with all the latest data and models here at 10 o'clock on the CW, 11 o'clock actually this time on the WKYT. Thanks so much for joining me. You will get Chris Bailey back tomorrow, but I appreciate you guys hanging out with me the past 2 days. I'm First Alert meteorologist Alexa Minton. Have a great night.